Stellantis and GM furlough more workers as UAW strike expands. General Motors, GM, and Stellantis have announced plans to furlough hundreds more workers. Just after the United Auto Workers (UAW) expanded strikes against both automakers this week. According to a report from Reuters, Stellantis will temporarily lay off 525 more workers in Michigan, while GM will furlough 139 employees in Ohio. The news comes after UAW represented workers walked off the job at GM's most profitable assembly plant, and after a walkout at Stellantis's most profitable truck factory. It also comes after GM reported its Q3 financial results earlier in the day on Tuesday. The Stellantis furlough takes place at two stamping facilities that supply the company's truck assembly plant, bringing the total number of furloughed employees to 2,045. GM said that its workers were being furloughed as a result of the UAW's targeting of its truck assembly plant, bringing the automaker's total number of furloughed workers to 2,460. On Tuesday morning, 5,000 UAW members walked off the job at GM's Arlington assembly plant in Texas, which makes some of the automaker's most profitable vehicles, including the Chevy Tahoe, the Chevy Suburban, the GMC Yukon, and the Cadillac Escalade. The UAW expanded strikes on Monday to include 6,800 workers walking out at the largest and most profitable Stellantis truck plant in Sterling Heights, Michigan. The plant produces the profitable Ram 1500 and other trucks. Just a couple of weeks ago, 8,700 workers also walked out at Ford's profitable Kentucky truck plant. It also comes on the same morning that GM has reported its Q3 financial results, beating Wall Street expectations amidst the ongoing strike. CNBC estimates that the strike amounts to around $200 million in lost vehicle production per week. And GM CFO Paul Jacobson says the strikes have cost the automaker around $800 million in pre-tax earnings. Another record quarter, another record year. As we've said for months, record profits equal record contracts. UAW President Shawn Fain said in a blog post on Tuesday. It's time GM workers, and the whole working class, get their fair share. GM reported $44.13 billion in Q3 revenue, with net income attributable to stockholders of $3.06 billion and an EBIT adjusted $3.6 billion. The automaker also reported earning $2.28 per share during the quarter, beating average analyst estimates of $1.88 per share, according to LSEG, formerly Refinitiv data. As a result of damage from the strikes, GM said it was pulling previously shared earnings guidance, with which it estimated $12 to $14 billion in adjusted earnings, with net income attributable to stockholders forecast to reach between $9.3 billion and $10.7 billion. GM also pulled its near-term electric vehicle EV targets, predicting the company would sell 400,000 EVs in North America between 2022 and mid-2024, and would produce as many as 100,000 EVs on the continent during the latter half of 2023. Jacobson reported that the automaker has retained its target of low-digit profit margins on EVs and 1 million in annual production capacity by 2025. Ford is set to report its Q3 earnings on Thursday, while Stellantis will do the same next Tuesday. The result could similarly give the UAW negotiating leverage if financial results are positive, or it could risk shareholder confidence if they aren't. Source: reposted and summarized from Zachary Visconti at Teslarati.